A requirement to work in the Trump administration is you have to be a liar, you have to be a propagandist, and apparently you have to follow in Trump's footsteps of not paying your bills. So we find out that Caroline Levitt is being chased by creditors after failed Congress bid leaves her drowning in debt. So I read this article, and her campaign has hundreds of thousands of dollars outstanding to people that helped her or that she hired, and she is not paying them in true Trumpian fashion, because we know that Donald Trump does not pay contractors. You have to sue him, and then he continues to obfuscate and go through the judicial motions, and a single person, like a small business, ultimately goes bankrupt. Donald Trump does not pay his bills. Apparently, Jeffrey Epstein broke up with him because he found out he didn't pay his bills. But I digress. It just goes to show you all this cross-swearing and lying and propaganda. This is who they are. They leave people in the dust. They don't give a shit after they get what they want. And as the tour of Scotland goes on for Trump, as he continues to humiliate himself and make an ass of himself, I can't help but wonder, like, these world leaders that he sits in front of and just is a complete dipshit. What are they thinking? So yesterday, here's what he started saying about the Epstein scandal in front of the UK Prime Minister, and his face is priceless.
We would have used it on the guy. It's a bad issue. They say it's a good issue for Trump. Do you know that my poll numbers are up 4.5 points? Since this ridiculous Epstein stuff, my poll numbers have gone up 4.5 points because people don't buy it.
Okay, first of all, Stammer looks like a hostage. And Trump's saying, my poll numbers have gone up. I mean, what's the deal? Is he medicated? Why can't he speak? Is his mouth full of peanut butter? Is it a sign of the dementia? Is he on something? Like, that is not normal. Talking like that is not normal. And his poll numbers have gone up. Hello, you big fat liar. Here's the truth.
Fox poll shows 80% of registered voters have been following the Epstein case. Of the people who've been following the case, only 13% believe the Trump administration has been open and transparent.
Here's the thing. Trump hasn't been open and transparent. He's gaslighting. You have, Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn, all these people turning on in the right-wing manosphere because he can't even keep his story straight, because even though he's a convicted felon and corruption is his middle name, this is the most incompetent cover-up of all time. And we're finding out that his poll numbers overall, not just on Epstein, just in Gallup poll, Trump's approval has dropped to 37%, his lowest this term. Per Gallup, 58% disapprove. And this commenter says people are finally seeing through the fraud. I don't know about that. The only lower poll numbers by any president in American history were Trump 1.0 poll numbers, but 37%. I'm like, who are the 37% that are like, rah, rah, sis, boom, bah, Trump is so great. The GDP's down. Interest rates are staying the same. Inflation's up. Prices are higher. People are being treated like animals. I'm all for it. Who are these cruel motherfuckers? And then, of course, we have JD Vance. Is he pulling a coup? Is he on Team Trump? He's been extremely quiet since the whole Epstein thing, and he was busted going to Rupert Murdoch's on the down low before the Wall Street Journal article hit regarding Trump and his drawing and his name being pubic hair. So JD Vance tweets this, and I just have to talk about it. He says the entire European press is singing the president's praises right now, amazed at the deal he negotiated on behalf of Americans. Tomorrow, the American media will undoubtedly run headlines like Donald Trump only got 99% of what he asked for. Okay, this is hilarious because this is projection at its finest, because I look at Trump over there talking about Scotland, how Gaza hasn't said thank you for the aid that has been sent, how is there love from Hamas to these hostages? I mean, he's fucking nuts. He's slurring his words. And I think about the world leaders that are sitting there, and I'm sure they're like, after he leaves, they're just like, what the fuck is happening? He's slurring. He doesn't make sense. He's lying. Like, what is going on with this guy? And you see the European press, I mean, they're going hard after Trump, and he gets so frustrated. But this is really what's going on in the UK, JD Vance. You have bus stop pictures of Trump and Epstein, like all loved up pictures together. Because despite what JD Vance thinks, Trump has humiliated himself. He's humiliating America. And here's the thing. I think JD Vance knows that. And that's why he posts this. Oh, the European press is singing Trump's praises. No, they're not. They're thinking he is a colossal dipshit. This guy doesn't know what's going on. He's slurring his words. Nobody is running away singing his praises. And he got 99% of what he wanted. Did he want to increase American costs by 15%? Because that's what he did. He didn't win shit except for opening his golf course on the taxpayer dime. And he took his whole family over there and he's opening his golf course. He's advertising for his golf course on the White House social media account. Listener, don't you hate going to the doctor and they take blood and a week later they're like, oh, you're fine, but you have no idea what's actually going on with your health? That is why Superpower has been such a comfort to me. Superpower Health is a completely different experience. It's a revolutionary new kind of preventative care, more comprehensive, more actionable, and you can do it from the comfort of your home. Here's how it works. Twice a year, Superpower sends a licensed professional right to your door to collect a comprehensive lab panel, or you can visit a nearby lab. So stop just hoping you'll live a long, healthy life. Start taking action. For a limited time, our listeners get $50 off when they use the code IHIP at superpower.com. Just head to superpower.com and use code IHIP to get our exclusive discount. Your biology decoded, your blueprint activated with Superpower. After you purchase, they will ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. So, I mean, it's just corruption to the highest level. And I think JD Vance knows it because JD Vance, he has been kind of pushed out of the whole thing because of his whole Rupert Murdoch thing and the talk of the coup that he's trying to pull with his benefactor / Yassify friend, Peter Thiel at Palantir. So there's something naughty going on with JD Vance. Trump, because he does have that reptilian brain of survival, I think he knows it. Vance is trying to get back in his good graces, but everybody knows JD Vance has no conviction. He's just a fucking propagandist like the rest of them. But I find it interesting that he singled out the press because all the press in the UK and Scotland right now is Trump's a get out, he's a pedophile, all this shit, the pictures of Epstein. So projection at the highest order. And even Trump is trolling Vance. And again, Trump knows that JD Vance is up to no good. So he posts a meme of him and JD Vance chasing Obama in cop cars, which is fucking crazy. I mean, let's not act like that's normal. He is trying to deflect from his bad behavior in the Epstein files and his failed incompetent cover up by bringing in Obama and Hillary Clinton and just all the greatest hits. But he's trolling JD Vance in a post because he has JD Vance in his big fat face with the wig. And it's what the kid was not allowed to come in the United States for because he had this picture on his phone. So make no mistake, Trump is incompetent in every way. He can't form a sentence. He makes no sense. He's not attached to reality. But he knows JD Vance wants power. And he knows JD Vance has zero morals or he wouldn't be working for Trump, and that he will do whatever it takes, whether it's a coup, lying, feeding information to Fox News, feeding information to the Wall Street Journal, whatever it takes for JD Vance to get power, he will do it. And Trump knows that because despite being an intellectual imbecile, he does know about conning and grifting, power, and staying in power because he has shown that his entire career. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we will be back with more news.